For guys like the Hobbit and Kenny KO and those other kind of guys, the Hobbit's the great guy.
And so is a Hobbit perhaps an upgrade to a manlet, or is it a regression? Am I in fact being further lowered by being called a Hobbit in comparison to a manlet? Coach Greg, in today's video, Michael Hearn's calling me out, calling me names. And so apparently I'm a hater. Why? Because I call him a fake natty. Because I tell you what you already know. And so do I actually hate Michael Hearn? The answer is no. And so how can I be a hater if I don't actually hate him? And so in recent Q&A, the question was asked, how do you deal with the haters? Michael Hearn went on a tangent, lost his mind, couldn't speak, doesn't know what he's saying. And so we're going to show what he's saying, see my reaction, and let you decide. Am I actually the hater here, or is it in fact Michael Hearn who's calling me names?
The question is, how do you deal with haters? There's no such thing as haters. Let me explain.
Did you just watch a recent Noel Diesel video? Let me explain.
There's people you like the value of, right? And there's people that you believe in. And that's people like Frank Zane, Robbie Robinson, The Rock.
And so for Michael Hearn to respect someone, to value their opinion, they have to be a fake natty. If they're not, if they admit to taking PEDs, well, he doesn't care what you think. And later we'll see that he doesn't care about people's strength if they're natural. For example, gymnasts, people who can do a lot of push-ups, they're not impressive. Unless, of course, they're 275 pounds like he was at the age of 15.
Gymnastics was out the door. It is a very strong but smaller, thinner human than a 275-pound 15-year-old.
And he's also impressed with Chef Rush because he does 2,000 plus chips at 1:30 morning on 1 hour sleep while eating 8,000 calories. And so perhaps Michael Hearn is only impressed with liars. Is that what it is, Mike? Liars, because Coach Greg admits to his HRT cycle. Why haven't you shown us your blood work? I've shown mine. Where's yours, Mike?
Anybody that doesn't like you is a hater. Okay, well, and I posted one today. I took a picture of a guy and put him on my page.
I'm a hater, but yet Michael Hearn is posting pictures of a below average person who's unattractive. Why would he do this? Why is he posting pictures of below average people who are unattractive, then speaking out about them? To me, that sounds like hater.
It's a below average person who is very unattractive.
Unlike me, I'm Michael Hearn. Baby, don't hurt me. I'm amazing. Look at me. Look how suave I am. Look at my image. I'm a meme.
How do you deal with haters?
I don't.
You don't got haters.
No, it's not that I don't got haters. I just don't deal with them.
So rather than posting this guy's picture and talking about it, you could have just moved on. You could have just ignored it as your wife would have done. But no, you chose to bring it up to make fun of his appearance.
He doesn't like how he looks. He doesn't like his job, his family, his life, his mom.
What? Where do we get that he doesn't like his family, his life, his mom? I mean, really? We're going to throw that in? We're going to talk about some random stranger you've never met on the internet who perhaps called you a tool, and you're going to go out and say he doesn't like his mom? I mean, what is going on here, Mike?
The reason why I say that's not a hater, his opinion or my understanding of his beliefs is nobody I would listen to.
So Mike is saying he's nobody I would listen to, yet he's talking about him for 2 minutes right here, right now, posting pictures about him, making fun of him, and inventing the fact that he doesn't like his mom when he doesn't even know that. I mean, how can you say that? It would be like me saying, hey, Mike, you don't like your wife. I can't say that. How could I know this? Looks like he likes his wife. Why would I think he doesn't like his wife? And so for him to just say he doesn't like his mom out of nowhere, as for what? What purpose would you say that for?
He's nobody that I would go to. He's nobody that I would even care about. And don't even know him. Him disliking me does nothing to me.
It seems like it's kind of doing something to you, Mike. I mean, why would you go to the level of saying he doesn't like his mom if it had no bearing and no impact on you whatsoever?
For guys like the Hobbit and Kenny KO and those other kind of guys, the Hobbit's the great guy.
And so is a Hobbit perhaps an upgrade to a manlet, or is it a regression? Am I in fact being further lowered by being called a Hobbit in comparison to a manlet? And so, well, let's see. What in fact is a Hobbit? A hobbit is a member of an imaginary race similar to humans, of small size with hairy feet. And so it doesn't sound all that bad. I'm similar to humans, and so perhaps I can identify as a human. After all, why can't I? And so it's 2023. I can identify as a 6'2", 275-pound, ripped, 54-year-old, 100% natural athlete like Michael Hearn. And so me and Michael Hearn, we're in fact twins. I identify as Michael Hearn's twin. And so, Mike, why are you dissing me? I'm your brother. How could you say this to me?
Listen, they haven't done anything with their own lives.
And so Mike then on to say, we haven't done anything with my life at all. I haven't accomplished anything.
There's nothing there for me to attach value to their opinions of me.
And so, I mean, where do I get started? I haven't accomplished anything in my life. Last I checked, I'm an IFBB pro bodybuilder, which Mike isn't even. And so despite the fact he's 275 pounds, he's not even a pro. And last I checked, also was in the Guinness World Record for sumo deadlift in a minute. Also have world records in powerlifting. Also have close to 2 million followers on YouTube, getting over 20 million views a month on YouTube. I mean, I think I'm doing well. And financially, I have several amazing cookbooks. I have an entire supplement line, of which my #1 seller is GO2 Max, the main ingredient, NMN, shown in double-blind, placebo-controlled human studies. That's right, it's not the placebo effect. It's not in mice, it's in humans, to have a dramatic improvement in cardiovascular performance. Remember, it's not just me saying this. It's not just human studies. It was featured on the Joe Rogan podcast featuring Andrew Huberman. Also works on couch potatoes, elite-level athletes. And so no matter who you are, you can get NMN and make dramatic improvements in your health. Do your research. If you don't believe me, ask your most favorite YouTuber to do a video on it. I double dog, triple dog dare you. Triple, quadruple dog dare you. Get out there, ask people, make a video. I want to see you prove Greg wrong. Prove that he's not being honest. Prove that he's even stretching this by a little bit. Or you can go to Transcend, of which Mike says, hey, it's great because they sell peptides, which are drugs. And all you kids out there, you should use it.
You kids that are learning about this stuff, something I didn't have as a kid, peptides.
And so, of course, we hope that he doesn't mean kids as in people who are actually kids. But some people, they hear the word kids and they're kids and they think he means kids. And so if you're a kid, don't take peptides, which are drugs, banned by WADA in most cases, you can't use in sporting competition. On the other hand, NMN in GO2 Max, it is allowed in sporting competition. It's not banned by WADA. And so if you're a famous UFC fighter or you're planning to compete in the Tour de France, the Olympics, you can use GO2 Max with no fear of failing a drug test. Of which, of course, Michael Hearn is 100% natural. And so, Mike, are you taking GO2 Max? Are you on NMN? I mean, seeing as you're 100% natural, you wouldn't even use HRT, which you're sponsored by an HRT clinic. Why would you take that? Well, why aren't you taking NMN, which is in GO2 Max?
In the studies, I saw the study that almost 50% of people don't like their mothers. That's crazy to me. That's very sad.
Really? I don't believe you, Mike. What's next? Michael Hearn's natural? Do you believe that too? Oh, 50% of people hate their moms and Michael Hearn's natural. Great story.
So how could I hope that everybody likes me if 50% of society doesn't even like their mom?
Well, Mike, first things first. Most people's mothers are not fake natties. So let's start with that. Second of all, last I checked, you identify as being male. And so why are you comparing yourself to people's mothers? Perhaps fathers, uncles, older brother, but moms? There's no comparison here.
That's the main thing here. Don't worry about haters. Don't worry about that kind of stuff. You got to do you.
Or instead of not worrying about haters, listen to what they're saying. They're saying you're a fake natty, and then think, am I actually lying here? Am I actually a fake natty? And if you're not, why not show your blood wick, of which I've requested in different videos? And so instead of thinking everyone's a hater, think maybe they're trying to teach me something. Maybe I should listen to what the people are saying.
Make sense?
Okay.
She doesn't want to ruffle any feathers. She doesn't want to stir the pot. But you can tell she's not impressed with Michael Hearn just said. Read her body language. Does she agree with Mike? Course not. Greg, see Michael Hearn's Q&A, Ask the Titans. Mike is making you famous. He literally called you a hobbit and says all these people doing videos on him never made it in life and how sad he feels. This is the second video now he brings you up. Anyways, you have done more good and provide more knowledge in this field than this narcissistic ego head ever has. I've been lifting since I was 12 and I'm now 54, and if I had a chance to work out with you or him, it would definitely not ever be him. And so there you have it. Coach Greg is a hobbit, formerly known as a manlet. Now I'm downgraded to being a hobbit. I have done nothing in my entire life. I haven't accomplished anything. Michael Hearn, clearly so much better than me. And what else did we learn in this video? Well, that majority of people, they don't like their moms. There you have it. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm. Comment right now. Like the video. Please subscribe. Watch one of the bloops. Don't forget the cookbooks, the training books, the coaching plans by me and my team, the entire HTLT clothing line, as well as the supplements. Head over to the website. If you got no money, you can get a free diet and training program. It's over 50 pages. It's absolutely amazing. You got to get that. Also on Instagram, follow me, Greg Doucette IB Pro. And until next time, I'm out.